Welcome to our tub. Come on in. It's warm inside, and there's always room for more.
This podcast contains adult material and is intended for mature audiences only. If you're under 18, grab your rubber ducky and find another tub. This one's not for you. Hello and welcome back in the tub for episode 205. I'm Mr. Berg.
And I'm Mrs. Berg.
And this week, well, as you listen to this, we'll be in Vegas for the start of AVN. And we're going to discuss, just touch a little bit on that. And as we are currently, as we record this, just getting ready to head out tomorrow. And then we're joined by yet another award-winning special guest.
Again.
Once again, yes. Over the last few months, we have had the true pleasure of having her join us a few times on episode 200.
Yes.
Just prior to that, a few months prior, I believe it was episode 190, she had joined us for the first time.
Mm-hmm. For a full-length interview. Yes,
and we got to really get to know her. Again, a veteran of the industry, and has been hugely successful. Mm-hmm. During episode 200, she joined in the game show, and now today we're going to really learning a little bit more, but we're talking about some of the works that she has done and awards
that she's
up for, and just really, you know, what that means and how that has been for her career. So sit back, relax, and get ready for a little bit more Vegas chatter, and then get ready for, once again, the beautiful MILF, Reagan Foxx.
You got a queen sitting in the hot tub, making the water all fucking gross. You got a queen sitting in the hot tub. I don't know what this doing in this blue shot. Now fight my rage, would you sleep and away?
All right, well, here we are, episode 205. At this point, when this is out, we're going to be in hopefully sunny and frickin' warm Las Vegas. This winter has frickin' been it's probably been the coldest and snowiest in Western Pennsylvania in a while. Mm-hmm. Maybe not the coldest. Last year, we definitely had a long stretch.
Below zero stretch there.
Yeah. It's been brutally cold, but we've got a lot of snow. It just continues. I've never been one that the cold has bothered me, and I'm like, yeah, snow, it's fine, it's great. I'm fucking over it this year. And it's only the middle of January.
Yep. Whoever keeps shaking that snow globe's got a strap.
Yeah, that's for sure. So, again, as you're hearing this, this episode's going to be launching during our trip in Vegas. So as we record this, we're just kind of trying to get everything finalized. Not even finalized, I think started. We've said for a week, all right, yep, let's get some stuff together. And
no, well, I do have some stuff together.
Okay.
It's not in a suitcase yet. But
all right. Well, as I look at the clock, our flight leaves exactly in 24 hours. Mm-hmm. And I got to go and work tonight. So here we are. It's crunch time. I work better under pressure. And, Vegas and what to expect.
We don't know.
Exactly. I think it's one of those trips that, you know, we're getting in on Sunday. The convention doesn't start until Wednesday. Mm-hmm. So we have kind of Sunday night, Monday and Tuesday to say, all right, what the heck are we going to do? Mm-hmm. We'll figure it out. We'll get something there. I know I've already checked out and mapped out some restaurants, some places to check out, talk to some friends, and hey, all right, what's on the docket? What's worth doing that isn't sitting in a casino and throwing money all day?
Right.
Because that's not in the cards. Some gambling, yeah, you got to. But so I think right now, yeah, we got some restaurants. But any listeners? Anybody got any ideas? Any have-tos? We'll definitely hit our Argentinian steakhouse place.
Yeah.
Found some cool pizza places. We'll spend some time in Fremont.
Been told to check out the, big Ferris wheel?
Yeah, the high roller wheel. Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe. Maybe we can get a little just group of people together and hit the Ferris wheel and have some conversations on it. Well, that could be a fun one. But there are some other things, I guess, show-wise on tap. Coming out of AVN, there is hopefully probably going to be a video episode. I think while we're there, you'll see some social media lives and conversations. And we're going to see how it goes. As we, again, have said in the past, we're looking to kind of expand and grow from just this behind the mic and audio-only versions of this show. But, well, we look forward to it. And again, there may be some lifestyle parties. We don't know. We have been invited to a few. There's a MILF party that is one of the evenings. Some past guests of the show have karaoke night. Not far from the hotel, not far from the Virgin. So we may check out a industry karaoke evening. I was asked by somebody, do you sing? No. We just go and enjoy the entertainment of others. I got to have a whole lot of cocktails to sing. So I guess, with that, let's not waste any more time. Let's get back to the packing. And let's get our conversation going. Again, thank you, Don Juan DeMarco, for once again bringing Reagan Foxx into the talk. Welcome back in the tub as we continue the build-up to both X3 and AVN Awards shows. As said on previous episodes, we're again joined by a multi-nominated and award-winning guest today. It was an honor to have her join us back on episode 190 and to get to know as much as we did. Having her as part of our 200th episode was great as well. And now she is back to discuss awards shows and awards season. This stunning, blue-eyed, dark-haired veteran MILF performer continues to build her brand year after year while balancing life and mentorship in the industry as a Pineapple Support Ambassador. What could be next for her? Well, only time will tell. She's proving the sky's the limit, and she keeps climbing and having fun doing it as she does. Please welcome back to the show the beautiful Reagan Foxx.
Hey. Hi, everyone.
As we talked before we started here, yes, welcome back. It's not been very long since you were with us last time, and again, it really it's a pleasure to have you join us and to really have some conversations.
I appreciate it. Let's get into it. Let's go deeper.
And well, as we get started, real quick, if people don't remember from episode 190, can you let them know where can they find you online and on social media?
I think the best place to find me would be X, and that is, I believe that's the Reagan Foxx. And from there, I'm on Instagram quite a bit, which is Reagan Foxx. But I think X is probably the best place. That you go there, you can find me anywhere.
Awesome, very good, and those will be in the show notes as always. So as we sit down and get comfortable in the tub once again, we're talking awards. awards season is here. XBiz X3, followed by AVN. And we've always talked about, hey, there's something great about the nominations and about being recognized and what it really does mean to performers, from listeners and getting on and voting. So when you get these nominations come through, what is your thought? What is that feeling like for you?
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, it's a great feeling to be recognized for the effort that you put in, the time that you take away from your family. You know, it's really nice to be thought of and considered. And, people go, oh, it doesn't matter. It does. It's nice. It's nice to be known.
It validates, as you just said, the time, the effort put in to say, hey, you know what, there is that recognition of, hey, I'm doing something good. I'm doing it, whether it's right. I don't know what the right word is, what the right term is.
And I've been fortunate enough to have been nommed for MILF of the Year every year since I've started. And, this year I was like, oh, is this year I don't get on there? So I think as I've gone through this as well, there will become a point in time where I won't be nommed. And then that'll be, I'll have to sit and think about okay, I might be done, or this is over, or that type of thing. So right now, while I am nominated, and I've been so fortunate to be nominated, I'm going to embrace it and appreciate it, because one day it's not going to be there.
And that's fair. So as you go through the year leading up to this time, are there scenes and movies that you're doing and parts that you're playing that you're like, boy, I feel like this one is going to be on that nomination list? I think we might have said this as well, is that I critique myself every scene, whether it's, a gangbang or just something with no dialogue or whatever. I'm always critiquing, how was my performance and so forth. So this year, well, yeah, I mean, I really, I look back and I think about Let Me Into, and I just loved every moment of performing for that. And I thought that, even though when I look back on it, I was like, oh, you're so cheesy. You could have done that better. You could have done this better. But I think at the time, I was like, oh, yeah, this is good. And then Hard Stop, there were a few days where I didn't think I did as well as I could have. But then there was other days for that one movie that I thought I just kicked it. I did great. Well, and as you mentioned those two, when we first talked on episode 190, Let Me In 2 was something we had discussed because we had watched that. Mm-hmm. And remember you saying, boy, we really thought last year we were going to get in for Let Me In. Yeah. And it was just too long time-wise, you said, for the featurette.
Correct.
So this year, that is nominated for 2 AVNs.
Let Me In 2 is, yeah.
Yeah, Let Me In 2 and 1 XMA.
Yeah. Shay Seitz and I are both extremely lucky and honored to both have been nommed for Best Actress for that with, I believe that's AVN. And I thought that Let Me In had more dialogue, and we were able to communicate our roles a little bit more. This Let Me In 2 was more sex-driven and less dialogue, but it was really great to be able to kind of close that off.
And so, again, as we said, we watched Let Me In 2, and then you were like, so we went back and we're like, all right, well, we got to watch the first one, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, again, that is to see those, and again, 3 nominations. Awesome. Mm-hmm. Hard Stop, as well, is both. So you are nominated AVN Best Leading Actress for Hard Stop.
Yes.
And actually the X3, the XMAs as well. So best lead actress.
Yeah, not nice. It's cool. It's kind of fun. I was really hoping, I don't know if that's been done before, where one actress has gotten nommed for different movies for those. And but I do think that did happen this year. There was another person or two that might have. I know a lot of the guys like Seth or Tommy Pistol have had that luxury, but as far as the female side, but I do think there was another one, Sophia, which it's amazing. She's great too. So I'm in good company.
Yeah. And again, it shows as you're thinking, as you say that, it's like, hey, I'm thinking of these two, and here we are. They're there. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead. I just was going to say I was really fortunate to have a director cast me in two strong projects, and I'm grateful for that.
And that just goes back to, your career and what you've done, being cast for these that turn around and they're here, because these aren't the only times that these are on that list for awards either.
Right. There's a whole lot of awards for Hard Stop on both sides. So I'm very, very honored and thrilled to be a part of that. And I have been nommed all these years and so forth, and I've only been up on the stage a few times. And I was thinking the other day, I was like, what do I really think that these are going to, win and be on the stage? And I was like, oh, I start getting nervous all over again to stand up on the stage. But hopefully, hopefully maybe one thing at least might get me up there. And if it's a group project or so forth, best director or best movie, I'm going to be thrilled to death to be standing up there with the group.
Yeah, and again, the best sex scene featurette, Let Me In Too, is there for, and that's the opening scene in Let Me In.
I think both scenes were nominated, and again, I'm not sure where they were. The XMAs, the best sex scene featurette is with Shay, Isaiah Maxwell, Slim Poke, and then the best foursome is AVN. Great, yeah, like Male Led by Tyler Cruz and so forth. So it's I'm happy that, because that first scene for Let Me In Too was so important. I really wanted the fans wanted to see more of that from me, and I wanted to really make that special within that project. So that was really near and dear to me, and that was my idea to do that first scene. I was like, let's just go for it and bring 3 guys out and go outside. We're going to have sex over this car, and the fans are going to love it. So it makes me feel good that someone recognized that for us.
Yeah, awesome. So yeah, again, congratulations there. And then in the fan voting for AVN, MILF Performer of the Year.
Yeah.
So
nice.
and that really is where, again, as we tell fans, look, the fan voting is open. Get on AVN. You can vote once a day up until the 24th. I think it's at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. And that is the day of the award show.
Yes.
You get 5 votes per category every day.
Per day. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Now, Kendra Lust has won that title for the last 8, 9, 10 years.
I was going to say it is. I thought it had been a while, and I wasn't sure if it was split between her and Angela, or.
I think for the MILF, because I don't think Angela likes to be called MILF.
Yeah.
I think it's her. And honestly, it's hard to. And I really don't even go after the fan votes. I never really encourage them, because I'm shadow banned, and I've been shadow banned since the beginning. And so my little 500,000 followers, it's hard to compete when someone's got 1 million plus, and has such a strong army. And you know what? That's kind of Kendra's thing. And how can you not root for Kendra? So,
yeah. And again, that's the family within the industry too. Hey, good, great for her, and and unfortunately, the world of the shadow band and not seeing. We were talking to someone, I think right after we finished recording episode 200, and it was like the way the algorithm and shadow ban works on social media. It's like, I know we were actually at lunch at dinner last week with Dick Dangle. He previously did a podcast. He got us started in this show. He's the one who got us. Yeah, and we met up with him for dinner last weekend because we just hadn't seen him in a while. We live close to each other, and he was like, look, there are people that I'm like, I know I follow them, but like, are they like done? Are they, what's going on? But you just don't see them. It's so crazy how it works sometimes with social media.
I was hoping when Twitter changed over to X, I was hoping we'd see some differences there, but no, obviously
no, it's not. But again, so as you get to these award shows, conventions, so will you be in attendance at both of them from the convention?
I will be. I will be at XMA. That is going to be Saturday. I think that's the 17th, January 17th. I will be there signing. I'm not quite sure where I'm signing yet, but I will be there. And then I'll be there for the show. But yeah, fans will be able to see me on Saturday. And then as far as AVN, I'm actually getting in on Wednesday. I'm starting to sign on Wednesday, and I'll be signing with Pineapple Support on Wednesday. And then I will be with my agent on Thursday and Friday. Won't be signing Saturday. It's usually my day that I take off and just walk around or visit everybody else.
Yeah. And Saturday I can see where that, because then you need to get ready for the show, for the award show as well.
Yeah. Back in the day, we had to be downstairs like at 4:00. So you don't have a whole lot of time to sign, get ready, and then get down there. So that's usually the day that I'm sleeping in late, resting my feet.
Without a doubt. And I think we talked a bit last time about just the way the conventions are. And, for fans to realize you need to be on for the whole time. You're in heels. You're there. Like, you got to find that time for you in the break.
And I think that, and I did this when I first started. It was a party. It was really more of a party and then with work. But now it is 100% just work. And it's hard to party. But, you don't want to get sick. And usually when you're out drinking and stuff and you're all sharing each other's water because you're driving out or whatever. And so you're definitely going to get sick. It's work for me as well.
Yeah, and limited sleep. Like once you get there, I know from our standpoint, like going out, if we were to go out west, and just a time change, and it's like then you're messed up with a sleep schedule and everything. So yeah, start drinking emergency now.
And I'm gonna try to take my Frenchies with me this time, so that'll make me go into my room a little bit more and checking on them and stuff. So I won't be able to stay out late and party, whatever. But I'll be fresh for signing.
All right, yeah. So and again, so you mentioned signing for Pineapple Support, and and we talk a lot. We said the ambassador, and you're nominated for the Creator Brand Ambassador Award with Pineapple Support.
That's crazy.
I love it. And just there's such a big
stigma.
Well, there's such a big thing within the industry as well, and just the support. I was talking to somebody just not in the industry, vanilla friend, and they were like, it came up, and they're like, well, mental health and this and that, like accounting and taxes, and I'm like, look, that is one of the things that is tough within the industry. You have to find those people that can assist, and they are such a big part of all of that. And so what does it mean to you to be part of that and be able to help the other performers?
I'm extremely lucky to be a part of it. It's crazy because I'm not really doing anything other than just being a voice, but it's wonderful to have, how do I explain it, that I can be a part of something that means so much. The other day I was on Instagram and this group posted something about a girl that had been a sex worker that, and they called her a porn star, that she had gotten killed on set, and it talked about the dangers of it, of her being on set. And and you go through that, and I didn't know who she was, and I went through, and she really wasn't a porn star, but the people out there, and I went through the comments, and they were so derogatory about it. And so it's wonderful to be able to have that voice and have that knowledge to say, hey, that's not accurate. The perception out there is so wrong about inside the industry and compliance and so forth that it's Pineapple Support could use another 100 people as ambassadors to be their voices and to help let people know that it's not really like that. I mean, it can be if you don't have the right people around you, or you don't have the right agent or the right protection to keep, if you're young and you're desperate, you're not desperate, but you need that money. And so, you can put yourself in precarious situations, but if Pineapple Support could have another 100 people, honestly, it would be the best thing. Just get that awareness out that the industry, although it does have its dark moments, as long as you're taking care of yourself and you know that there is a system that or people that you can talk to, that more of that needs to get out there and kind of dismantle all the negativity that's there.
And you're right. As Mrs. said, the stigma, because that really is so much based. And I've told the story before. And back when we had started the show, we were about a year into the show, was having a conversation with my parents at the house. They were over here, and my mother, it's like, what do you got, microphones and all this stuff? Like, what are you doing? And I'm like, she's like, what are you doing online now? What are you selling? And I'm like, no. I said, we got a podcast, and this is what we're doing. And, on what? And it was right after our first AVN nomination for the show. And my parents owned a video store growing up. I was getting and looking at the AVN magazine back in the day. Before I should have even been. And I had said it's adult industry based. I said, look, and it's about normalizing performers. They're everyday people. That's just their career. Like, we've become great friends with them. And I was like, you saw that picture that our son got for his birthday. I'm like, that's from a friend. And my father said, what do you mean? Watch it with those people. And I said, Dad, hold on a damn minute. The next day he called and apologized. And he said, you know what? You're right. He's like, I looked negatively. And that's all you see in the media is negative. And every industry has negative. Absolutely. It just so happens that this one, that the adult industry makes social media news if something negative happens.
Yeah.
And like you said, for the Pineapple Support and someone to be able to work on changing that stigma is so huge.
And I have found that there are a lot of directors and other agents, when I signed with them with Pineapple Support previously, that were actually coming over and they wanted to invest and they wanted to be there and provide that for their talent. And I think that is amazing as well. It's good to have, people that are within the industry that know about it and are able to share and also bring their talent with. If they see someone suffering, they know to talk to that person and say, hey, contact Pineapple Support.
Yeah, and as the word spreads and you see more, and again, as we have done Exotica for the last 8 years, and those conventions here on the East Coast, they are always there with a large booth.
That's
and
great.
The performers that kind of know, and they're out, they're walking. There's another group out there that's always here at the Exoticas. It's called Jesus Loves Sex Workers.
Oh yeah. And t-shirt made.
Yeah, and they're great. Like, they're wandered around. They're handing out candy. They're handing out gift bags, and they're like, "Look, you can talk to any of us."
Yeah.
So that kind of stuff is so huge, and your voice, as we look down the nomination list, and your brand and what you've built, to have a strong, popular, well-known voice is huge.
Yeah. Yes. and I'm going to just keep screaming that as much as I can, even probably after I stop shooting pro. Always be there. I'll always be there advocating for pineapple support and trying to get people to sponsor and help out. Yeah.
Yeah, and it goes a long way within the industry, within everything.
It really does.
So that's awesome. Again, it's a feel. We talk about the awards and they're feel good, but there's other emotional, personal feel goods.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That is one of them.
Mm-hmm. When I talk to them, I'll have to find out if they are getting more calls now than ever. I mean, when I heard the other day that there are over 6,000 people within the industry. 6,000. I know when Shay and I were talking, she said when she started back in the 90s, they were a close family. There was less than 100. When I started, I think there was maybe 1,500, 2,000. So 6,000 people, that's a lot. And there's not enough work for 6,000 people.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that can cause, it can cause thoughts and things going on in you where you don't feel validated and so forth. So I would imagine that pineapple support is as busy as ever, but I'm going to confirm that when I see him.
No, and you're right. We talk about the pandemic and it increased the OnlyFans world and the people trying to get in. And sure, someone posted like last week, I was reading on social media and they were like, look, this is a job. It's a career. You can't expect to say, hey, I'm going to get in and I'm going to be a millionaire.
Correct.
You got to work. You got to focus. You have hard times.
Correct.
And you need to get through it.
I saw an article the other day about another girl, and she's now in a brothel, I guess, and because she claimed that porn just didn't, she was mistreated, and she had to go do this, and it wasn't. I was like,
yes.
But
I did see that. It's tough. It is. It's really. It's tough. It's like I tried, but this is what I got to do now, and I'm like, oh.
So it is 6,000 people in the industry. That's a lot, and to think. And I had this one girl, and she just wanted to be famous. That was all she wanted. Just, I want to be famous. You're not going to go into porn and be famous. I just don't think.
Not for the reasons you want to be famous.
Yeah, but, yeah, and again, fame is different in everybody's eyes too.
Correct.
What is fame? What is it? On a billboard? Is it making six figures? Like what is that? Like you have to be realistic at the same time and grounded and again the support area, this family. It's funny, as you said, that Shay had said about the small amount. We had talked to a performer at Exotica, Tommy, and he was like, look, he said, I remember doing Pirates and we were a family. We were on set for a week. We were there. That isn't a thing anymore.
No, they would have big long tables and they would all eat together, and people might go off and do whatever and then come back, and it was just, and the girls didn't go to work sick or with any, and it's just so different now. Like,
yes.
So forth. You're more liable to get sick now because they just, people don't really know each other like they used to, and so if you're more inclined to just go with whatever you've got going on in your body.
Yeah, and that's really, that was that conversation. It was like it was a family then, and now we go to AVNs or something like that, and it's, you don't really have that bond or know three-quarters of the people.
When I went to, I hate, this makes me sound a little conceited, and I'm not trying to just, that's not who I am, but I went to a nom party this time, and I walked through, and I probably knew a small handful of this big nom party, and I thought, how surreal that I'm walking through and I hardly know anyone, and I'm sure most people here know who I am, but I just didn't know. Like, I'd have to go, oh, who can I go talk to? I just didn't know a lot of people.
Yeah, and again, it's the way the change is. And that's why you need to have so much support.
Yes.
And over
Very
the
true.
8 years, we've seen it going to the Exoticas, where it's like we'll see somebody for 2 years, and then, oh, what happened? When we were sitting talking to Dick Dangle, we're like, remember this? And we're scrolling social media. They're like, oh, okay. It's like, who is I hate to say standard, but who are those? Name yourself, Kendra, Kenzie Taylor, Tommy. Like, there's that group, but there's a lot that it's like, ooh, wow.
Where did they go?
Yeah, and did you all hear about? I guess I can say this. AVN was purchased.
We had heard rumors that it was going to happen, and what, like, so yeah, I hadn't heard that.
And I came from that campsite, so I'm very familiar with the people that work there. And I've seen throughout the years, AVN has really turned away from just being 100% porn convention to cam girl porn content creation. And with that purchase, I think that's going to become more content creation. Personally, I think we might even see more of an influx of people coming in.
Yeah.
And you might not have those big legends, so to speak, or it's going to be even fewer and far between because there's more people you've got to go against, and there's just not enough work.
Yeah, and again, that is, I remember, back growing up, once I became legal to watch porn, even prior to that, you saw that was the time of, I said earlier, pirates and like these big productions. Yeah. There is so much, like, I miss some of that.
The girls would be on the billboards because they weren't, it wasn't seedy as seedy. You were actually a B-list movie star or whatever. So those days are long gone.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, some stuff like that. It's like,
don't we actually have that DVD somewhere?
We have that double DVD here. Yes, we do.
I do too. I found it in my daughter's room. Years ago when she was in high school, I found it in her room. So
yeah, I'm like, those days. And I think you just you just found a box that I had stashed from my parents that was actually VHS.
Oh wow!
From still back in the day from when they had their video store, and like the big production stuff is such a miss. But again, we have that influx, and it's going to be very interesting with AVN because someone said as well about they didn't feel it was as glamorous as it was back in the late 80s and 90s. It's changed.
Yeah.
Again, we have not, we haven't witnessed it. We haven't been out there. Like, we've watched it. But, to have that. And again, I mean, this all goes back to the pineapple support conversation and being able to support all these 6,000, as you said, people that are, trying to make it in this industry that is tough.
Yeah. So if anyone's struggling and they need some help, please reach out to Pineapple Support because they're there free of charge to help, help you walk through it and work through it. And there's no judgment. And I've met some of the counselors that you talk to, and they're wonderful people. Yeah. And that's the direct approach if you're struggling.
Yeah, it's an ear.
Even the seminars at the Exoticas have started to have more of the accounting support, the organizations like Pineapple Support, whether it's is it Red Umbrella in
it's in New Jersey. It's like a legal that's kind of tied in for not just for this isn't for the fans within Exotica. These are the seminars for performers, which I know AVN has announced their kind of their performer in industry seminars as well. And I think there were a few self-help that's what it is, self-help type seminars.
That's amazing.
Which, from a performer standpoint, get there. You never know. You may not need it today,
Right.
but you know it exists.
I think everyone that comes in wishes that, at least from the female side, we all wish that there was kind of like, what do I do? How do I keep myself safe? PO box, or how do I take care of my health? There needs to be that. So I think that those seminars are wonderful. So yeah, you may not need it today, but it is absolutely something. Take a look at it, and if it interests you in the slightest, please go give it a shot, because that might just be the best place to get some information that you don't have. Yeah. Sorry, that might.
No, you're good. Hey, and you know what? A business card. I'm in sales during the day. I got business cards everywhere. Guess what? I keep them because someday you're gonna need it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Again, may not be today, but it could be 6 months, 8 months down the road. You never know.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
So, well, again, we are not far away from these shows. Kind of exciting time for it. Busy time for sure.
Yes.
A lot of travel for yourself, for everyone else involved. So, we'll kind of wrap up and let you start getting geared up and ready for that. Safe travels.
Thank
enjoy
you.
enjoy the time.
Thank you so much. So you will not be there. Is that correct?
We had all intentions of coming to AVN. Not quite sure at this point. We had said we were going. Not quite sure right now. It's still a bit up in the air.
I'm interested to see all the changes. I hope that I hope it's a great time. I hope everyone has a good time. So
and coming back to the Virgin, I mean, that is because they've been for the last, was it 2 or 3 years? It was at Resort World.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of walking up there. Yeah, so I'm excited to go back to the Virgin. I always liked it there. That was where I had my first experiences walking down through the middle of the hotel and so forth. So I like that place, but
is the Virgin
hopefully be a good time.
One of the older hotels?
The Virgin is the old Hard Rock.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I know, like, talk to a lot of people, and I'm familiar with Resort World. Like, when it went to Resort World, I'm like, ooh, that's a bit different. How's that gonna work? So, and there was definitely some, Resort World wasn't the most ideal location.
Resort World is a bit
didn't
much.
really like us. They treated us not too well.
And we heard that as well. It was like, wait a minute, this is AVN. What do you mean, like, this is too? We're covered up. This is still too showing. Like,
right? What do you mean you won't serve me a drink because I have my badge on? What?
Yeah. Your showgirls that you're making $100 a person a show are wearing less than I have now, and you're shunning me. Wait a minute.
Well, that's actually kind of like Instagram as well. Like, I just got flagged for some things that I'm sexually provocative. If you all see my pictures, I'm the last person that's sexually provocative. But yet you can have all this other stuff where boobs are bouncing and asses are out. Whatever.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, the algorithm. Hey, if they're making influencer money from you, it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No nudity, but it's a completely sheer outfit with nothing underneath. Wait a minute. How's that not get flagged?
Yeah, bouncing on your rebounder. Yeah. That's right.
And we have been
didn't
too.
we get flagged for something that, like...
we've been flagged
like
for...
booty shorts.
Yeah. Yeah, booty shorts are a thong, and I'm like, we're fully clothed. Wait a minute. And it's flagged. It's a warning. I'm like, come on.
Not right.
Well,
thanks for your time.
Yes, and
Thank you.
again, we appreciate this. We appreciate the opportunity to get to know you over these last couple months. We've had you on the show 3 different times. It's great.
Well,
Thank
if
you.
you do come out, make sure we see each other.
Yes.
Big group hug, okay? Because you guys have been great.
Yes. Again, we appreciate it. So safe travels. Good luck to you. And hey, listeners, make sure you vote until January 24th. That's
There
it.
you go. There you go. And watch Let Me In too.
Yes.
And Hearts.
Yeah. Because you won't be disappointed. We've talked about it numerous times.
Well, which one did you like? Did you like the Let Me In, or did you like the sequel? And it's okay.
From my end, the Let Me Into the sequel, I thought the sex scenes were great. Like, that really got me.
Okay, good.
But Let Me In was good too, because like they both had a storyline flowing plot that I'm like, all right, these are both good.
Okay.
It's tough to say which one was better.
Did you like that bathroom scene in the first one? Let Me Into. It was very brief. Where I knocked on the door and she let me in to the bathroom, and then she went into my body. Well, anyway, part of that is I had to rip her dress, and the dress was not ripping, and so there's one part where like we almost started laughing, but we saved it, and they kind of put that in there, but no one can really tell. But
okay, I'm gonna have to look at that again because I'm like, wait a minute, what?
We had a really good time. That was
nice.
Really fun. So make sure you go check it out.
All right. Again, thank you so much.
Thank you. You all have a great night. Thanks for being here.
All right. Well, that wraps up our lead up to AVN series, if we want to call it. We had quite a few nominated performers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the last 6 weeks, at least, last 6-7 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, as you listen to this, voting is opened. Fan voting is open on avnawards.com until January 24th. I believe at 3 o'clock Eastern is the cutoff.
Mm-hmm.
So get your votes. 5 per day per category.
Including for us.
Yes.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, shameless plug, including the podcast tab.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then the AVN Awards shows is at 11 o'clock Eastern. That's Vegas Saturday
time, right?
the 24th.
Or no,
Eastern. Yeah, Vegas time is, I think it's 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. They have in the past streamed that live on Vimeo through the AVN website, through the AVN Awards website. So you're able to actually sit and watch that. Mm-hmm. We will be in attendance in one form, one way or another. Whether it's as media in the backside covering it or just fully sitting in seats out front. Haven't made that determination yet. But again, look forward to being a part of the whole AVN week. A first for us, and pretty excited. This is we're going to get to meet in person some of our past guests that
we haven't yet.
Yeah, that really don't necessarily do the Exotica convention tour, but they do this because it's out there in their area.
Right.
So definitely looking forward to meeting some of these past guests that we have not had the opportunity to meet face to face in person, just on video. But again, I think it's time to get back to sorting and packing and getting ready.
Vegas, here we come.
Don't forget to follow us on our social medias. Berg Couple for Fun on Twitter and Instagram. The Bergs on Facebook and Reddit. OnlyFans.
Yeah.
What's the OnlyFans? There's 2 of them.
There are.
Did you? Yeah, I remember that one. There's 2 of them. So there is ours. Is Berg Couple for Fun, but then
yes,
Mrs. has her own.
That's right.
Oh. And that is
Mrs. Berg.
all right.
Mm-hmm.
So you can catch us there as well. You can hit us up on email, thebergs@inourtub.com.
Right?
Our website is inourtub.com.
Mm-hmm. Catch us on Free Swap or
Full.
Free Swap, Full Swap Radio.
I mean,
See, you asked me if I remember my
Free
lines.
for all swap. I mean, hey.
On
more the
Full Swap
merrier.
Radio.
Yes. Monday at 9 and Fridays at 1. And hey, keep an eye out on those social medias as well. That's where our travel plans and the upcoming where we gonna be is gonna be. So, with that, remember to pay for your porn. Support all the wonderful, beautiful content creators and performers that we have on this show, that we know within the industry. Take care of yourself, mental health. Do what makes you keep ticking and being yourself. Remember to wrap it before you tap it. Lick it before you stick it. And until next time.
We'll keep the lights on and the tub warm for you.
Just